All right, guys, Tom Lawrence here from highlyeffectiveleader.com. In this video, we will discuss whether you can ignore negativity. There are some people who will support you, and there are some people who will not. If you value negativity, then your life will ultimately be a negative experience. If you value positivity, then your life will ultimately be an amazing experience. It's your choice what you value. Every person on your team and within your organization has values. The low performing leaders will have values, the average leaders will have values, and you, striving towards becoming a highly effective leader, will also have values. Everyone's values will be different. People who are either average or low performing leaders do not have the same options as a highly effective leader. It is your values and your character that raise you above the rest of your people as a highly effective leader and provide you with more options. You will use these options to enable you to be in more control of your future and, most importantly, yourself. As your character level keeps increasing, so will your influence, and your people who have the right attitude, and with values that are similar to yours, they will choose to follow you. However, there are low impact leaders in many teams also, and their values are usually the opposite of a highly effective leader. Low performing leaders have a much lower character level than a highly effective leader. They have the objective to bring the rest of the team down to their level. They will not try to raise their character level like a highly effective leader would, because that will conflict with their values. They want to poison the team, and in my experience, they usually spread their poison successfully. Early on in my career, I believed that I had to be like the low performing leaders because it was uncool to become highly effective. I saw it as being a goody two shoes, and there was no way I could be seen to be like that. The reason I believed this is because the other more experienced low performing leaders were poisoning my mind. If anyone on the team was trying to raise their character level or increase their influence by becoming more effective, then we would pull them right back down to our low performing level. We couldn't let anyone become the main man or the main woman or the superstar of the team. Unfortunately, it was this thinking that made us one of the lowest performing teams in the organization. But luckily for me, I was only 19 years old, so I had a lot to learn. Highly effective leaders know how to handle working with low performing, poisonous leaders. They can control themselves to not be influenced by their negativity and will never drop their high level character to anywhere even close to a low performing leader. They interact with low performing leaders only when they need to, and they will end any relationship with them if and when they need to too. Highly effective leaders have the strength and awareness to know when a relationship is getting worse, and they have the ability to terminate it when needed. They can also do this if their boss is low performing and poisonous too, or if the organization they work for has a poisonous culture, then they will know when to end the relationship and move on. Having the courage and strength to end poisonous relationships with people, leaders or bosses, or even your employer, is imperative as a highly effective leader. Having self-control is a very important trait of a highly effective leader, and they know exactly how to stop anybody trying to control them. Building relationships and influencing the people who are vulnerable to being controlled by low-performing leaders is a responsibility of a highly effective leader. They want to help their people in raising their own character level and increasing their influence in a positive manner. They do not want their people being caught in the clutches of poisonous team members. Highly effective leaders want to create other highly effective leaders, whereas low-performing, poisonous leaders want to create other low-performing, poisonous leaders. One of my greatest achievements was building the strength and the courage to stand up against low-performing, poisonous leaders. It took me a while to build that strength and courage, and it was extremely difficult to stand against this negativity. But I learned how to do it and eventually broke free. There are a lot of good people I have worked with in the past who could not break free of the negativity, and they are still in the same place today. People find it especially more difficult when they don't have any highly effective leaders who can help them and who they can follow. In the end, people give in to the negativity and let themselves be controlled because it is the easier option. You must not let anybody hold you back, whether it is a member of your team, a friend, a family member, or even your boss. Stay true to yourself and your journey, and the right people will notice you, and the right people will support you. When we build great relationships, we build trust. With the support and trust of our great relationships, we will become stronger and build the courage to stand up against negative, low performing, and poisonous people. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep learning more strategies on leadership, personal growth, and influence that will benefit you in both your personal and professional life. Connect with me on my other social media channels also to keep in contact and up to date on what I am doing. Please visit my website highlyeffectiveleader.com to learn even more valuable strategies in the area of leadership, personal growth, and how you can increase your influence. And please pass on what you have learned in this video, and together, let's create a world of highly effective leaders. I've been Tom Lawrence, and I'll see you soon in my next video.